Someone who has experienced trauma also has gifts to offer all of us. In their depth, their knowledge of our universal vulnerability, and their experience of the power of compassion. Voting is the expression of our commitment to ourselves, one another, this country and this world. To remember non-attachment is to remember what freedom is all about. If we get attached, even to a beautiful state of being, we are caught, and ultimately we will suffer. We work to observe anything that comes our way, experience it while it is here, and be able to let go of it. We can learn the art of fierce compassion, redefining strength, deconstructing isolation and renewing a sense of community, practicing letting go of rigidus versus the HEM thinking, while cultivating power and clarity in response to difficult situations. We like things to manifest right away, and they may not. Many times, we're just planting a seed and we don't know exactly how it is going to come to fruition. It's hard for us to realize that what we see in front of us might not be the end of the story. Things don't just happen in this world of arising and passing away. We don't live in some kind of crazy, accidental universe. Things happen according to certain laws of nature. Laws such as the law of karma, which teaches us that as a certain seed gets planted, so will that fruit be. We can always begin again. Even on the spiritual path, we have things we'll tend to cover up or be in denial about. It is sometimes difficult to view compassion and loving kindness as the strengths they are. The middle way is a view of life that avoids the extreme of misguided grasping born of believing there is something we can find, or buy, or cling to that will not change. And it avoids the despair and nihilism born from the mistaken belief that nothing matters, that all is meaningless. As we own the ability to let go of distraction, to begin again without rancor or judgment, we are deepening forgiveness and compassion for ourselves. And in life, we find we might make a mistake, and more easily begin again, or stray from our chosen course and begin again. Patience doesn't mean making a pact with the devil of denial, ignoring our emotions and aspirations. It means being wholeheartedly engaged in the process that's unfolding, rather than ripping open the budding flower or demanding the caterpillar hurry up and get that chrysalis stage over with. Chanting is a simple practice. When you notice you are thinking about something else during the chant, let go of the thought and come back home, to the chant, to that place where we are expressing our inner purity. If you go deeper and deeper into your own heart, you'll be living in a world with less fear, isolation and loneliness. We apply our effort to be mindful, to be aware in this very moment, right here and now, and we bring a very wholehearted effort to it. This brings concentration. It is this power of concentration that we use to cut through the world of surface appearances to get to a much deeper reality. the first of the Four Noble Truths of Buddhism, that there is suffering in life, was enormously important to me. No one had ever said it out loud. That had been my experience, of course, but no one had ever talked about it. I didn't know what to do with all the fear and emotions within, and here was the Buddha saying this truth right out loud. We need the compassion and the courage to change the conditions that support our suffering. Those conditions are things like ignorance, bitterness, negligence, clinging, and holding on. When you're wide open, the world is a good place. To cherish others is to cherish ourselves. To cherish ourselves is to cherish others. And in that same way, we relate to the truth. If we support it, if we embrace it, if we uphold it, we will be embraced by it. We will be supported and upheld by it. Sometimes people don't trust the force of kindness. They think love or compassion or kindness will make you weak and kind of stupid, and people will take advantage of you. You won't stand up for other people. While you are meditating, if your mind wanders, gently bring it back to the present moment. Develop a mind so filled with love that it resembles space. Protection, as we use the word in Buddhism, is actually wisdom. It's insight. Protection is seeing and knowing deeply that all things in our experience arise due to causes, due to conditions coming together in a certain way. The moment that we realize our attention has wandered is the magic moment of the practice, because that's the moment we have the chance to be really different. Instead of judging ourselves, and berating ourselves, and condemning ourselves, we can be gentle with ourselves. We can have skills training in mindfulness so that we are using our attention to perceive something in the present moment. This perception is not so latent by fears or projections into the future, or old habits. And then I can actually stir loving kindness or compassion in skills training too, which can be sort of provocative, I found.